Oh, this is this is some serious pepper, people. Excuse me. Man, this stuff is gonna get rough. I'm gonna cut this camera off. Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Bill, Pure Cajun Outdoors, and I'm coming at y'all with another how-to video today. We're making some homemade pepper jelly. Some of y'all know what it is, like it, enjoy it. Some of you may have never heard of it. Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a jelly of whatever fruit that you choose to make it with, or whatever flavor, mixed with spice, peppers. Peppers depend on your heat level, your preference. Me, I can tolerate peppers, so I go with something a little spicier. But it's the holidays, Christmas time is here, New Year's, family, friend, everything's coming over. You might want to use it for an appetizer with some cream cheese and crackers. You might want to use it for a glaze on a ham or roast. Several different options to cook with it, man. And I enjoy it. It's something, we grow a lot of peppers. Y'all have seen in past videos that we grow a lot of super hot peppers in the garden. So this is one of the things that we make with them, especially around the holidays. We'll give them out to family and friends for those who like heat. And so I decided I'll make a little video with it, show y'all how it's done. You can interchange the peppers with this recipe here. The fruits and things, that might change up a little bit based on the sugar levels and things of that nature. So hope y'all enjoy it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, share with your family. And don't forget on Instagram, Pure Cajun Outdoors also. And hope y'all have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. Stay safe out there. All right, as you can see right here, what we're doing is sterilizing our jars. Got them in the bottom with the lids. Okay, this is some of the stuff we'll be using in the making of this pepper jelly. We got us a pot. We'll be putting our peppers and our ingredients in to blend it up. I use the brand Certo for my gelatin. It's gave me good results. I have no reason to change it out. So it's what I go with. I use an immersion blender to chop everything up. These wide mouth funnels for mason jars and come in handy. It's a must to have when filling jars of any kind, especially with boiling hot liquid that's filled with sugar and everything else, so it's important. Crushed red pepper flakes, I like to put that up in there. There's really no heat to it, but it gives it a look inside of the jelly, you know, and just some substance to it. These bottle grabbers or jar grabbers, it's important to getting your jars back out of your pot once you've gave them a water bath after you're done canning them up, and you want to put them in there and give them a good bath. It's important to have that to grab them out of there. We'll be using pineapple juice and also crushed pineapples along with apple cider vinegar as opposed to white vinegar because it's a lot sweeter, so I like it a little bit better. And once again, this is some other jars we'll be using. I have some half-pint jars, and I have some 4-ounce jars that we'll be using today. That's what the 4-ounce, I normally do everything in half pints, but today the store only has some 4 ounces. So I'm gonna use what I have. And this is basically what we need to make pepper jellies, along with peppers and sugar. That's the only thing not in the picture, and y'all will see them shortly. Okay, so what we have here is 5 dehydrated chocolate Trinidad scorpions. And yes, people, these are dehydrated. These were some huge chilies that came off this plant this year. But that's fully dehydrated, and they still, man, they trust me, they are hot. If you can smell them right now, it's ridiculous. So we're gonna drop them up in there also. And then we're gonna grab our immersion blender. We're gonna do a little chopping action. This is this is some serious pepper, people. Excuse me. Man, this stuff is gonna get rough. I'm gonna cut this camera off so I can try to sit here, get this blended up, because as you can see, it's giving me a little trouble. I normally have a big jar. I put everything into it, it'll stay right up underneath the blender, and it works a little better, but I'm trying to do it in this pot, and these peppers are floating away, and so stay tuned. All right, we back. We got everything blended up. Now I'm gonna tell you something, people. Do this in a well-ventilated area, especially if you're using hot peppers for the first time, or man, even jalapenos if you're not used to real spicy stuff. Well-ventilated area is a must. So what we have here, excuse the lighting, this is where the stove hood light is. And we're getting ready for this stuff to come to a boil. This is our jelly mixture minus the pectin. You just want to stir it. Keep in mind it is sugars in there, and they're going to melt, it's going to get thick. You don't want to burn anything or scorch it. Keep it stirred, make sure it's not sticking. None of the side stuff, let me go like that. All right, we're gonna add our packs of Serto right now because it's been 10 minutes. And we're gonna see how this turns out. Give me 1 second, let me squeeze this out of here. It's finished boiling. You must have a ladle for this. It makes life easier in these funnels. Don't waste too much time because it will start gelling up in the pots. Start getting it into the jars as quick as you possibly can. All right, so as you can see, we have everything bottled up in the jars. We have just the lid on it right now. The rings are still here. Now what you're gonna wanna do when you put your rings on, just go hand tight. You don't wanna go too tight because you're about to give them a water bath. And that's gonna really seal them off. Now, all right, as you can see, we got the jars up in there. Everything's canned up. We're giving them a water bath, and that's all you do. You want to fill it up 1 inch or 2 above the top of your lid. All right, got everything water bathed up. Now we're just gonna let them sit here. You hear lids popping. See, right now it's still a little liquidy. Still super hot, just came out of boiling water. And here we go with these here. So we're gonna let them set. Hopefully within the next day or so, they should gel up with no problems. And see the lids? That's what you're looking for whenever you water bath them. It seals them down, lets you know that they seal tight. No air getting in or out, and they're gonna stay fresh for months to come in your pantry. All right, so here we are the next day after making the pepper jelly. And it looked like it should be gelled up, so let's see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to open this lid up. All right. Nice jelly consistency. Now, depending on your recipe, you can make this a little thicker, runnier, like a syrup / honey, different things like that. So it's kind of up to you. And I'd like to discuss some other things with y'all. If diabetic, suffer from diabetes, things like that, just don't want the sugars. There is Sure-Gel pectin that doesn't require sugar. The one I use requires sugar to gel up. So follow those directions for whichever one you choose to buy. So if y'all have any questions about making this, give me a call. Not a call, but you have any questions about making this, leave a comment. Remember to subscribe, share with your friends. And if you really like the content, you want to see when I post new stuff, hit the notify button. Y'all have a happy holiday.